You're watching the Watch Fox Sports Zone. Overtime with Corey Miller.
And good evening to you tonight. Welcome to our overtime special. It's a high school state championship special. I kicked Lou Bajak out of the studio. He's down in Florida doing this thing, and I got some folks that actually know basketball and sports and actually have won real championships. I'm just kidding, but I do have excellent coaches in here tonight that hoisted the trophy at the Colonial Life Arena on last weekend, winning state championships. Joining me right now from Great Collegiate, Dion Bethay. They won the 2A state championship in the boys. And the Raiders from Keenan. How about those Raiders getting it done as well in 2A state championship for the girls? No Zach Norris in the house. Coach Reggie McClain, Dion Bethay. Guys, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You look better than Lou does over there. We're going to have to do the show with Lou. But Lou loves his sports. I'll start with you, Dion. Of course, we've been talking. You said, hey, man, I finally feel relieved. I got the monkey off my back. Finally got that championship.
Oh, man, finally, man. You know, playing Keenan 4 times is rough, man. You know, but we finally got it done, man. So I'm happy, happy for the guys and happy for our school.
Tommy Bruner, Juwan Gary, I mean, you got tons of talent. Having to beat Keenan to get to this spot, I mean, how difficult and how – did you have bad nerves, anxiety, knowing that I got to go through this again?
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Zach does a great job with his group. Our kids, everybody talk about Juwan and, Tommy Bruner, but, guys like Jaleel Robinson and Ty Rivers stepped up for us big time. And, I was just glad that it all came together, even with Khalil getting hurt, in the first round of the playoffs. But, we ended up coming together and just kept winning.
Coach, for you, for the Raiders, I always love to say, the Raiders of Keenan. I mean, you came in here, you flossing, you got the rings, you got your 3rd state title. You've been there 10 years. I didn't know it's been that long. And you picked up your 3rd championship. Talk about your team, because you didn't start the season particularly very good.
Well, everybody know this team started out 0-5.
Yeah.
They started out 0-5. They finally got a chance to win a game, so we ended up 1-6 before we hit the region. And we got some seniors on this team that actually lost the state championship. So those girls are real excited and motivated to get back and try to win a state championship. And they did a good job on last Friday.
But talk about the culture at Keenan. I mean, we mentioned Zach here, so we're going to give Zach some love. The job he's done with his basketball team. And you guys kind of been flying under the radar because nobody's paying much attention. But talk about how that culture from the boys' perspective, what you've done over there as well. But you guys just seem to breed basketball.
Well, the culture at Keenan for basketball is real high. The expectations are high. I was just telling Coach Bethay earlier, somebody already said that they expect us to win the state championship again next year. And we lost 4 starters. So with what Zach is doing and what we're trying to do, the culture is real high and the expectations are extremely high.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep them high because we're going to keep the kids motivated to get back to the Colonial Life Arena. For you, Coach, you got guys coming back as well. What's the forecast? I know you just, man, let me enjoy this one, Corey. But but going forward, what's coming back? What you looking forward to next season?
Man, we don't get no off season. I told them, I was like, we back in the lab working. The guys are preparing for AAU season, but at the same time, we want to make sure that the skill development is real key. Like you said, developing those guys on the court, is real important to us over there. And the type of staff that we got, with Brandon Wallace, former Gamecock, and then we also have Devin and Zam stop in sometime too. So those guys help those guys get prepared.
And Coach, I was talking to some other coaches about girls basketball. Normally people, they want to see the dunk and they want to see the slam and they want to see all of that above the rim play. But you guys really have to focus on the fundamental part of the game to have that success.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely big in girls basketball, of course, because they can't dunk. People want to come to the game and see a lot of good screening and picking and good quality shooting. They don't want to come see girls missing a lot of shots. I tell our girls all the time, if you want them to come see you play, you got to give them something to look at.
And you guys definitely have done that over the years. And of course, Coach, for you guys are getting some things done over at Gray Collegiate. And the Raiders, keep your eye on the Raiders. We expect this. I mean, 10 championship teams or 10 teams in Columbia, 6 of them were from the Midlands, 5 of them won state championship, and there's 2 of them right there. Guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Show them, blow some rings before we go to break. Coming up next, Yerk Stoneman of Ridgeview will join in a 4A state championship for him. We'll discuss it after the break.